Okay, I'm back here today with my second video. This is Average Hero, and today I'm joined with a special guest.
Rainbow Crash.
Yeah, alright, so load my save state here. I explained save states in the last video. If you don't understand what those are, watch the last video. So...
Or you just fail.
yeah, I guess. This dungeon really is annoying because of a few things. One of them is these balls. And yeah, that's quite literally exactly what that sounds like. These balls.
Just watch out for those big bowels.
Yeah. I think there's money in here. I'll go ahead and get the money. Obviously not like I need it. I mean, I've got nearly 500. Rainbow Crash hasn't seen my items yet. That's what I've gotten so far, and I've got 5 hearts. I did a little bit of item collecting. I did a little bit of item collecting in the last video. Move that out of there.
I can tell.
I generally don't go over here because I don't need to, but because I'm doing a completionist video, I'm gonna go over here. The only thing that's really over here is the map. I think. I honestly have no idea how to get there. I generally never, ever get the map for this dungeon, just because, why?
Yeah, there's no need.
This dungeon is so linear, it's ridiculous. But there's the map, that's how you get it, and we never ever come back to this area. We do come back to the below area, but that's much later. You've played this game before, haven't you?
I've played a little bit of it. I haven't completed it. Honestly, like, go ahead.
You know, everything in this game has a weakness to pots. I don't understand why, but like, everything can get like one hit killed by pots. I think there was the actual boss of like the first little dungeon area, takes 2 pots to kill him, and it takes like 10 sword hits. And I was talking about that in the first video, that everything like dies from pots. Yeah, that was me getting the compass. Obligatory compass. Okay, like, see, these things only die from arrows, what a lot of people think. But 1 pot kills them. I kind of forgot which button was throw there for a second. And there's more than enough pots in this whole dungeon that, like, everything that I need to kill, I can kill with pots. Yeah, there was a big chest down there, but I'm not gonna get it right now because I don't have the big key. Instead, I get to do this little runaround section. Yay! Kill you. Oh, come on. The key is actually hidden in one of these pots, and I believe it is this one right here. Yep. I just like killing things. Though I'm not actually killing very many things in this playthrough.
Yeah. Legend of Zelda is more like a game of avoidance.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can honestly go through this without killing a lot of things. My ultimate goal is I will beat this game to 100% completion without dying, and I've done it before, so you'll see.
Well, with save states, that's technically possible.
Oh, I'm not gonna abuse save states like that. Because that's really cheap. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to play the game normally. But I'm really good at this game from years and years of practice, so I might as well have been born with, like, built-in save states.
Yeah, my problem with this game is every time I come into a room with enemies, I'm like, must kill all enemies. And it gets to where I end up dying a lot.
Yeah, I generally don't have that problem, but that's mostly because I would rather just get them out of the way. And we get the bow! We can't use it until we get arrows.
You have 10.
Oh, I got arrows? Hmm.
Yeah, I gave you 10 to start with.
Okay, I have 2 empty bottles. Now I have 1 empty bottle. And now I have now captured 2 fairies into slavery. Yay, slavery.
Whoa.
The bunching net is also a really, really powerful, weapon.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it's right up there with the Master Sword, according to in-game text. No. Come on. Now he's gonna hide over that stupid pot, so he can't do that.
And you lost.
There's a door over here. This door leads to more money that I don't need. And that I have to dodge enemies to get. Which means it's like...
Well, at least it's not on an 8-bit system.
That's true. Oh my gosh, Armos Knights in the first Zelda game. Ugh. Until I figured out that bombs kill him, I was just like, no, forget this. Those things take away some of your magic, and I hate that. But I really, at this point in the game, who uses magic? No one. That was the answer to that. Wake up.
Oh. Okay.
You too. Only one of these works, and it's that one. I don't know why they have so many floor switches that don't work. Okay, this room is like super evil if you don't know what you're doing. But I apparently know what I'm doing.
That was a lot of balls.
Yeah, and they don't ever stop. Okay, these red guys take a little bit more damage, but bam. This symbol on the floor generally means I'm coming up to a boss. No, don't you?
And of course you have to fight your way to the boss.
Of course. Oh, come on.
Man, I'm getting like a frame every 2 seconds.
You're not missing much. Basically I'm just...
Well, I mean, every once.
You're still not missing much. This is the boss. They jump. You hit them with arrows. 3 arrows kills 1. And then this is where it gets funny. I actually don't even have to use arrows the rest of this guy. Because, like, my sword can hit him faster than he can fall on me. So then it's just a matter of how quickly can I mash the sword button. Free heart. And first of 3 pendants. Speed through text. And we're dumped back outside. Now, the only thing really left to do over here is to go and talk to the old guy. I talked to him in the last video. He didn't really say much except go beat the dungeon and then come back and talk to me. And then I proceeded to blow a hole in the back of his house, which that's the hole.
Quick, break his flower pots and get money.
I took some hearts out of it. But now he tells me that I can have these boots, and these boots make me run really fast. And that's always helpful. So... there's always... Yay.
If it means you'll run away faster so you won't break any more of his pots.
It also means that I can do some other things. Like now I can go get the book and I can get a few more hearts. And I like that you hold out your sword. So like any enemies that are caught in front of you are pretty much screwed. I obviously now have enough money to go through this entire game without ever needing anything.
You know what the whole running with the sword out in front reminds me of?
Hmm.
Remember that old game Joust?
Oh, yes. Actually.
You would think they would make it with horses, but ostriches?
Oh yeah, no. Flying ostriches.
Huh?
Flying ostriches.
Oh yeah, because ostriches can fly. Actually, they didn't really fly. They kind of just fell gracefully.
You can actually, like, bust open these gravestones, and I will maybe try and glitch my way to getting that gravestone open later. But for the time being, this is the one I want to open, and I can't, so I'm not even gonna bother. I thought maybe I can get back there, but I don't have the necessary stuff. Maybe, after the next dungeon. Whee. Oh yeah, I was talking about how stupid these guards are. You can walk right past them, and they are just, like, blind to you. Of course, while I'm saying that, one decides to see me.
Well, have you ever tried to look around with a helmet like that on?
That's,
They probably have really cruddy vision.
that's true. I guess I can't critique. I've never been in their shoes. Technically, I don't
Or
ever...
boots.
I don't ever want to be in their shoes. But I mean, look at that. I walked right past that guy. Money.
Yeah. What was that about not needing money?
Oh, the shiny rocks give you money, and I like money, so might as well. Might as well. There's this person down here, and I've actually had people tell me you cannot catch her. Him. I don't know the gender of this person. But it's actually really easy. You come over to this side and start running. I completely set up because I forgot that it stops you. But you can't do it going that way. You have to do it going the other way. Now I'll go in here. Back down. And caught. I can't believe you caught me. And then they claim that you kidnapped Zelda. And then they tell you that you can run into stuff like this tree right here. Gives you money. Yeah, I know, I just said I don't need money, and here I am getting more money.
Everybody needs money.
Okay. The only purpose of this library is to get this book. And with
Isn't that the only reason you go to the library?
Yeah. Well, and with the getting of this book, I think I'm going to, no, I got some time. I'll go and I'll get a few more things. I got a few more items I can go collect. There's really nothing down here. Then...
Except guards.
Yeah. Guards. Yay, guards. Die, guards, die. Most of the time you can just stand in one place and the guards will flock to you to die.
As long as you can button mash, you're okay.
Yeah, okay, so here's this question, and I've heard people talk about this before. When Link uses a fairy that's in a bottle, you see the fairy, like, make a little swirly motion and fly away from him after it revives him. When Link catches a fairy and uses its effect immediately, the fairy just disappears. I think Link eats the fairies. Like, he won't if he's dead, but if he's not dead, he eats them.
Well, it's kind of hard to eat when you're dead.
I'm not sure if this is like a little mini dungeon. I say that because it's only 2 rooms. I don't think it serves any purpose right now, but it does later on in the game. Much later on. Open the floodgates, and it drains the little ponds outside, and you can grab a fish. Oh, you can also get a piece of heart, but this is what I really wanted. Come here, come here, come here. Come on, there we go. Now, as long as I can go up a screen without getting hit, I'm gonna throw the fish into a pool of water up here, and he actually thanks me. Take some rupees. He gives me rupees. And I had to get hurt to get them.
That smells all fishy.
Just a little fishy. He can talk, is I think the big issue I have there.
I wouldn't take fishy rupees.
And here we have a little cave. Ha, my bomb killed somebody.
Oh, look, it's a boss on the left. Link's Awakening. But in mini form.
You actually fight a larger one of these later.
Yeah, I remember in Link's Awakening DX, it's the one I'm stuck on. I haven't put much effort into Legend of Zelda.
Obviously, that's the first boss of that game.
Yeah, having way more fun with Ocarina of Time 3D.
Oh, well, there you go. Come on. Thank you. I think all this gets me is he gives me a heart and I get a lot of rupees. Oh, he didn't give me a heart. And I don't even want to grab these chests now because that'll max out my rupees.
Rupees are maxed out.
Way on the other side of this lake is this exploding guy. I have no idea why on earth he explodes like that. And back here is the almighty golden bee. But I came back here because I want this. The ice rod.
Ooh.
Hey, you may laugh and joke about it, but the ice rod is one of my 2 favorite weapons in this game. Oosh. Turn enemies to ice.
I can barely see what it's doing.
Yeah, it's saying my connection's really bad, which is probably why you're lagging a lot.
That goodness.
It sends out a little sparkly thing, it turns enemies blue, and they stop moving.
I could have guessed. Look. Didn't the boomerang used to do that?
Something like that, yeah.
I, like, stunned him.
This guy doesn't talk. He's got a sign next to him that says doesn't talk. Yeah, I know. These guys are, like, annoyingly useless. All they do is they just kind of float around you. I don't think they ever really attack you.
Unless you're, like, derp your way running into them.
Yeah, I know. You're supposed to talk to a guy here, and I don't really think I've ever actually in-game talked to him, like, for the purpose of talking to him. I just go down here and get this heart piece. And I'm one more away from another container. But, I know where that one is. It's in the next dungeon. Like, I'll actually show it to you. Assuming I don't...
It's interesting how fast a game goes by when there's not, like, what is it, an hour of cutscene?
Right?
And for every 30 minutes of gameplay.
Okay. This guy is gonna get annoying. There we go. Alright. I will make a save state here. I don't want to do it with, Okay, that's gonna be my save state. You can see there it says root state. And, I'm gonna call it quits for now. We'll quit at the second dungeon, and we will pick this up again some later time in the future. Once again, this is Average Hero for a Let's Play of Link to the Past, and joining me today was Rainbow Crash. And he'll probably be joining me again sometime in the future, because he's fun to talk with. And you guys all have a good night out there.